It's all go, go, go. So, it's all go, go, go. We've got loads of stuff to do for it, so it's all systems go. Hey, it's James from Electrical. On today's episode, we're fitting a fuse box. Fuse board, here we go. So it's an Rcbo fuse board, SPD, RGB. Let's get into this. Alright, so into the job there. Let's have a look at this fuse board. If you look, it's got a non-RCD side, so these are not RCD protected, stuff like your downlights, smoke alarm, security alarm. So there's wires in the board. If you drill into, you could potentially get a shot. So that's that. That's why RCD protection needs to be in for those circuits that are buried in a wall now. And for all luminaires and socket outlets under 32 amps, so that's new regs. And then obviously you got like an older style RCD, so it's an AC RCD. So any LED lamps in this could be blinding that RCD and causing it not to work. So that could be quite potentially dangerous as well. So what we're doing then, we're going to swap this over then for this new fuse box Rcbo fuse board. So I'll show you how that works shortly. But what we'll do then is get the cover off, we'll label up all the circuits, and then we'll decide where they're going to go in the new fuse board. Right then, so we're labelling up now. So we've got his cooker and shower labelled up. So all we're doing is tallying it up. So once that's the position that it will be on the new fuse board, this is the new fuse board layout up to 14. So it's a 14-way fuse board. So what we've done, there's 3 cables in one for a ring. So what we're doing is basically a ring's where you wire from the fuse board to every socket and back. So it's a ring. So you get continuity in the live cable all the way around. So what we're doing is checking that, because there's 3 cables in one. So one of those is not the ring. So it just happened to be a coloured cable, so we know that's most likely not part of the ring. So that's not part of the existing cabling, which is red. So what we're doing is just doing a continuity test then. So we just disconnected the neutrals and lines, and we get a tone, so that's fine. We get a tone between neutrals, and then we're just going to do neutral to the neutral bar, just to make sure there's no other connections, and we haven't. So that's how we check that's a ring. So that'll just go down as one of the 32s that we've put down here, so we'll just tally that up 3. So it's a bit tricky now, so they're the same colour, so it's the same principle then. So what we're going to do is just tone between them, and the two that we get a tone between is as ring. It must be these 2 then, yeah. So those 2 are as ring, so put those down, and I've put that up for as radial. And we'll check the same again, make sure we've got continuity on the neutrals. There we go, so they're good. They're about the same circuit, and then no. So we'll just tally that up 4 then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then as radial, we're going to bang it on number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go, and that's how we tally it up. Right, everything's tallied up nicely then, so we'll disconnect all these out of the fuse board. We're going to do safe isolation, so the main cable's in and everything's dead, so we're not going to get electrocuted. So we'll leave that to here then, and then obviously these are the labels for the new positions on the new fuse board. 6. There we go, fuse box then. So you get like a little paper envelope and open it up. There we go. So what do you get in your paper envelope then? There we go. So you get a bit of get your instructions there. Some grommet strip, which we don't like using this. We like using the car gripper. I'll show you that shortly. And we've got the bus bar, which we'll need to use obviously. And then we've got some stickers, which we may use or we might use as own. So depending. Probably use as own for that. Got a little bus bar cover, so that has to come off. And then we've just got 3 screws, and these gubbins will come out. Obviously undo them 2 for the earth bar, the neutrals. And then we're good to go then really. So what we'll do is just knock the 2 back knockouts. We'll grommet strip them up with that car gripper, I'll show you that shortly. And then obviously we'll leave all this sprawling out, and then we'll get this mounted and then get ready to wire up. On the classic fuse boards, you've got obviously your neutral and a neutral bar for each RCD. If you look there, that's that. And then obviously you've got your earth bar. On this style, you've got big earth bar and one big non-RCD neutral. So essentially what you do, you clip in your Rcbo, there's a neutral tail, that will bang in per one. So you'll have all your neutrals coming out like that, banging up there. And then your line and neutral coming out from your cable just go straight into your Rcbo. There we go, so live neutral there. and the earths for that circuits from the cables goes into your earth bar. So nice and easy. So it's a lot neater set up really, rather than all your neutrals going up to your neutral bar for each RCD. How are you getting on, Liz?
Not bad.
Not bad, not bad. So he's learning. He's got to put a loft light in, so we'll leave him to that and see how he gets on here. Right, so here's your main cables coming in, so there's no isolator. So what I'll have to do is have a chat with the main fuse fairy and get that disconnected. Looks like their alarm system is battery's low. Alarm's going off. Oh well. Right then, so the fairy's done a job and this house is deado, so we're just going to do safe isolation, make sure everything's dead, and then what we'll do is get all them cables disconnected out the fuse board, get them all sprawling out, and then we'll put his new shell on. So that's when you'll see us next. There we go, the shell of this is in. Let's try and stop that doing its wavy line thing. There we go. Right then, so the shell's on, it's nice and tight, it's nice and level. So all the earth's in for each one. So example, shower or cooker, what it was for number one, the earth is going to go for number one for there. The bonding's going to bang in here, and then obviously the neutral for all the RCBOs is going to clip in here. So we'll get the neutrals in first, sorry, the RCBOs in first, so the neutrals swing in, and then we'll probably tuck it up the back and then just neatly go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 14. And then we're just going to get the main tails in, so there'll be neutral to bring in to here, line to bring into here, which will run through the bus bar, through the RCBOs, then your main earth is going to bang in the, where it says E, there we go. Right then, so let's make a crack at this. So we've got all the RCBOs in, all the neutrals are in. Doing the insulation resistance test now, just whilst the cables are out. Basically, you send the voltage down it, it'll basically tell you how much the insulation is broken down by, and that'll tell you if that circuit's knackered or not. 98 mega ohm, so that's quite high. A perfect one would be like 500 meg. So we're going to do that to all of these, and then what we'll do is, it's called the R1R2 test. Line an earth together here, and go around all the circuits. Proves that there's an earth at every point. Go. Look at that, that's looking beautiful. So you've got all those line cables in the right side and all the neutrals on the left, and that's all the cables nicely wired in them. So what have we got? We've just got the bus bar to get in now. So there's a bus bar to go from here all the way across. Got those two moulded blanks to buy and get put in. Yeah, that's not too bad of a job really. And obviously the back of the fuse board, there's a big hole in it, obviously where the cables come in. So we'll have to fire foam that, and then that'll be this board nicely sealed off. Alright, it's time to get power back on then, so we'll just ask the little fuse board fairies to do that for us.
Let me help with that.
Yes, they'll just take ages to come out, so you'd ask for them to come out, they'll come out, literally just chop the seal, pull it, put like a blank thing, plug it back in, and then you'll wait ages for them to come back and plug it back in. Customers left with no power, so we don't want that for us customers, do we? So we have to get the fuse board fairies in to sort that out. Yeah, that's just the lid on for now, and then what we're going to do is nip out and get a couple of blanks for this. I'll obviously have to get this labelled up, and then Hayden's already started on the testing, so that's cool. And I'll explain what this little SPD does. It's all go, go, go. So, yes, had my lunch. No chicken soup today. It's the meal of the gods. Greg's. It's a nice little cheese and onion bean melt and a latte. That'll do, mate. Oh, yeah, it's all go, go, go. We've just moved house recently. Well, we're moving house currently. It should be all going through today, hopefully. So Friday, new house, and then we've got loads of stuff to do for it. So it's all systems go. So we're just kind of designing the rooms at the moment. Alice is quite good at making drawings and make it look nice. Now just got to do the light design, and so there's gonna be some like maybe some shelf lighting. Lighting in these little alcoves where we're gonna have like a little office we can both sit at, like shine on like a guitar, stuff like that. So it's gonna look really cool. There's loads of stuff that's coming up, so we'll have to do like a little series on that. What can I do for you, Alice? Find Aiden, but he's walking around in his socks. There we go, fuse box. So there we go. That's a little blank. So these moulder blanks are brilliant. So you don't even have to undo it. It should just clip in nicely. Bash that in there. Oh, knocks me off. Should clip in nice. Look at that. So went lids on. That's going to look absolute clipping banging. Undo. Right, Aiden's carried on testing at the moment. I'll just knock one off.
And a female drops in for a closer look. He opens with a bow. He has all the moves. Fancy footwork. And he wins her approval.
There we go, look at that, fuse board done, nicely labelled up. Right, was it Alice Aiden? Both, look at this combined effort, I like it. Nice and straight. That'll do that from what I hear, it's chopped in half, but yeah, it's looking neat as well, look at that, looking sexy. So there we go, so this SPD, that's a surge protective device. When it goes red, you've got to replace it. So basically any surges coming into the building, whether it's a lightning strike or just like a surge in electric, it won't blow any like your electric car or your solar or anything like that. It's costing tens of thousands of pounds. It'll protect that and stop stuff blowing up. Plus your electronics, they're not going to blow up with this SPD device. It's something you have to fit now, but you do have to opt out if you're not bothered about it. But for the sake of like 50 quid, you might as well just get it done. So yeah, that's looking brilliant. Hey, so that's us done down here then. So that fuse board went beautifully. So we've got it swapped over, everything tested out fine. So we had the A team on it doing a bit of testing, and I had a bit of time to do a bit of networking as well, so that was cool. Right then, so oh, we're in. So that was an Rcbo fuse board, so that's got RC protection and the MCB in one device. So it's a lot neater job really. But yeah, if you like this kind of content, then hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the little bell notification so you know when next upload. As always, have a good one from me, and I'll see you on the next one.